Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Today we are going to start the chapter 4th, control structure. Control structure are very important concept in computer programming that allow the computer programmer to control the flow of program executions. Generally control structure are used in programming such as sequential control structure, conditional and repetitions. Now you are seeing on the screen the definition of control structure. Conditional structure, also known as decision-making structure, refer to the execution of instruction based on a condition. If the condition is true, set of instructions are executed. Otherwise, control is transferred to some other part of the program. Generally, if the condition is true, then the set of instructions following that condition is executed. But if the condition is false, then the control transfer to another part of the program. What is repetition and iteration structure? Iteration structure, also known as loop, refer to execution of same set of instructions several times till a condition is met. लूप क्या होती है? जो एक प्रोग्राम जो अपने आप एक पोर्शन को या सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन को या सेट ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स को सेट इंस्ट्रक्शन को बार बार रिपीट करे प्रोग्राम के अंदर, दीज आर नोन एज लूप. और इस सेशन में हम पढ़ेंगे C++ में फॉर लूप, व्हाइल लूप और डू व्हाइल लूप, एंड वी विल सॉल्व द बेसिक प्रोग्राम्स ऑफ द फॉर लूप कि फॉर लूप में टेबल कैसे प्रिंट करना है, फॉर व्हाइल लूप में टेबल कैसे प्रिंट करना है, इसमें फैक्टोरियल कैसे प्रिंट करना है, multiplication table हो गया, sum of natural numbers, even, odd. All these things we will study by using these loops in the next coming chapters. Now today our chapter is regarding the conditional structure, regarding the control structure in C++. Now what are decision control structures? This is the main thing in this chapter that we will study. Decision control structures. First, programs are written to solve user problems. Second point, decision-making structure are control structure that are used in programming to make decisions. That we can say the program flow is based on the decision. If the condition is true, then the statements one will follow, and if the condition is false, then any of the statements, statement 2, 3 or else any of the statement will execute it. यानी अगर आप कंडीशन ट्रू होगी तो ये सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन एग्जीक्यूट होगी, अगर कंडीशन फॉल्स है तो दूसरी सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन एग्जीक्यूट होगी. थर्ड है, दे अलाउ प्रोग्राम टू एग्जीक्यूट अ स्पेसिफिक स्टेटमेंट और अ सेट ऑफ स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड ऑन वन और मोर कंडीशन. फॉर एग्जांपल, जो डिसीजन कंट्रोल स्ट्रक्चर में दैट वी विल स्टडी इन दिस चैप्टर, इफ स्टेटमेंट, and we will study if के आगे generally we give the condition if statement. B part, if else statement we will study, else if statement, and part D, switch statement we will study. Now first, what are if statements? If statement is used to execute a block of statement based on a condition. The following is the general form of if statement. If के आगे हमेशा condition की भी होती है, given जैसी condition true होगी तो वो block of statement will execute. You can see on the monitor screen, if this is the syntax, or in bracket, in small bracket there is condition, any condition we can give, and then the small braces shows the block of statement that will execute when the condition is true. This syntax is explained below, that if the condition is true, the block of statement within the braces is executed. If the condition is false, the block of statement is skipped and the control is transferred to the next statement after the closing brace. Now come to the assignment number 1. I have already explained this program yesterday. Yesterday जो हमारी क्लास हुई थी कल गुज़श्ता, उसमें हमने ये program को मैंने explain किया था बुक के ऊपर. Write a program, or no, this is your assignments. Write a program that will read two numbers. If the first number is positive, then it will print the sum and product of two numbers. In the previous chapters, we have done the program regarding the product sum and the product of the two number. And in this chapter, this is the assignment number 1. I have already explained it in previous session. You have to find the sum and product, and the condition you will apply that if the first number is positive, that the first number should, if the first number is x, it should be greater than 0. It should be always greater than 0. So this is your assignment. You have to solve this assignments on C++ program by performing practical. And this is the program number 2. Write a program that reads marks and print the message you have passed if marks is greater than 33. Again, see, write a program that read marks and print the message you have passed if marks is greater than 33. That is integer marks. Marks is here we start the main portion of the program. Marks is the variable that have data type of integer. Cout, enter the marks. It is you are seeing on the screen. Enter the marks. This is the string constant and it will display on the screen. Here it is displayed after execution. Enter the marks. And here this is C in marks. हम जो भी मार्क्स इंटर करेंगे वो सीन मार्क्स वो इस मार्क्स वेरिएबल में आकर स्टोर हो जाएगा और ये मार्क्स वेरिएबल है. तो ये 48 फॉर एग्जांपल हमने 48 मार्क्स एंटर किए. अब हियर कंडीशन विल चेक इफ मार्क्स इज ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 33. अगर मार्क्स ग्रेटर है और इक्वल टू 33 है, सी आउट यू हैव पास्ड. कंडीशन 2 है, 48 हमने एंटर किया है, ग्रेटर देन है. रिजल्ट क्या आ जाएगा? यू हैव पास्ड and gets here bracket close. This program is closed. Here see the output. Enter the marks. First we have enter the 48, then it check the condition. So 48 is greater than 33, so you have passed. Then enter the marks 30. It is no, the condition is false. 30 is not greater than 33. So here we see that there is no output. The reason that we have only mentioned the condition that if marks greater than 33 then display. And we have not mentioned the other condition if marks is less than 33 then what the program will do. हमने सिर्फ एक कंडीशन दी कि अगर मार्क्स 33 से ग्रेटर है तो ये मैसेज आ जाए यू हैव पास्ड. और हमने दूसरी कंडीशन नहीं दी कि अगर मार्क्स 33 से लेस हो तो क्या करे. इसलिए 33 से आप लेस एंटर करेंगे तो उसकी कोई आउटपुट नहीं होगी. लेकिन आप 33 से ज्यादा एंटर करेंगे 30 अप टू 100 तो उसका मैसेज आ जाएगा यू हैव पास्ड. यानी आप कोई भी वैल्यू एंटर करते हैं 40, 48, 50 कोई भी, तो उसका मैसेज आ जाएगा यू हैव पास्ड. Now come to the next second if else statement. This is very important statement. If statement is used to make decision between two courses of action based on a condition. अब इसमें सेकंड कंडीशन, वो जो सेकंड कंडीशन पहले हमें फील हो रहा था कि वो मिस सेफ में, अब दिस इज द सेकंड कंडीशन वी यूज बाय यूजिंग एल्स स्टेटमेंट. इफ कंडीशन इज ट्रू, block of statement 1 is executed, but if the condition is false then else it means that block of statement 2 is executed. अगर कंडीशन ट्रू होगी तो पहला स्टेटमेंट एग्जीक्यूट होगी, अगर कंडीशन फॉल्स होगी तो ब्लॉक ऑफ स्टेटमेंट विल एग्जीक्यूट. If the condition is true, the first block of statement 1 is executed, and if the condition is false, the block of statement 2 is executed. Here we see the program. Write a program that reads a number and print whether it is even or odd number. Now you can see on the board, on the screen, integer and r, two variable have the data type of integer. Cout, enter the marks. C in n. Okay. R is equal to n mod 2. अब mod ऑपरेटर रिमाइंडर रिटर्न करता है, यानी हम 2 से डिवाइड कर रहे हैं और ये हमें रिमाइंडर रिटर्न करेगा. mod का रिमाइंडर रिटर्न करेगा. इफ r is equal to 0, if r is equal to 0, cout अब this is the equal sign. This condition, see, first see seen statement seen. We enter the number. Here is the output. Enter number 15. We have entered. Now here r is equal to n mod 2. Here we have entered 15. So n में 15 आ गए, 15 mod 2. अब 15 को 2 से डिवाइड करें तो उसका रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा? 1 आ जाएगा. नॉट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन तो 2 7 आर 14 होगा, 2 7 आर 14 आएगा, लेकिन 15 में से 14 के 1 रिमाइंडर, उसका रिमाइंडर 1 आ जाएगा. क्या जो रिमाइंडर है वो 0 के इक्वल है? नहीं, क्योंकि अब यहाँ कंडीशन फॉल्स हो रही, तो ये एल्स वाली एग्जीक्यूट होगी. n इज ऑड नंबर, आउटपुट आ जाएगी 15 इज ऑड नंबर. अगेन देखें, दोबारा प्रॉब्लम रन किया, इंटर नंबर 22. अब 22 एंटर किया है. अब यहाँ पे सीन n की जगह आ गया 22. 22 mod 2. 22 को 2 पे डिवाइड करें, 2 11 से 22, रिमाइंडर 0 आ जाता है. इफ r इज इक्वल टू 0, डेफिनेटली यहाँ रिमाइंडर 0 है. देयरफॉर कंडीशन ट्रू है, तो सी आउट n इज इवन नंबर, 22 इज इवन नंबर, ये प्रिंट हो जाएगा. So this is a program that will tell that whether the number is even or odd, and here we have used the modulus or mod operator that return us, that give us the remainder, and here we have used the if else condition. If else condition, how it performs, that if condition is true, then this statement 1 is executed, but if condition is false, now we say that in first condition when we enter the 15, the condition is false, so else is executed and cout n is odd number is printed on the as an output. But when we enter 22, the condition is true, then it will print the statement 1, n is 22 is even number. Now come to the C part, else if condition. First we have studied if else. Now this is the C part, else if statement. What is the else if statement? Else if statement is used in situation where a decision is to be made from several alternatives based on various conditions. When we have more than one statement, more than two statements, more than two conditions. For example, if condition 1, if condition 2, then block of statement 1 will execute. If condition 2 is executed, then block of statement 2 will execute. Similarly, if condition 3 is true, else if condition 3 is true, block of statement 3 will execute it. If condition 4 is true, block of statement 4 will execute it. Else block of statement n. If condition n is true, block of statement n will execute it. Here is the explanation. If the condition 1 is true, the block of statement 1 is executed. If the condition 1 is false, then condition 2 is checked. If condition 1 false होगी, condition 2 check होगी. Again, see the else if statement. It is very important statement. And else if statement. What are the else if statement? We see that else if statement is used in situation where a decision is to be made from several alternatives based on various conditions. The following is the general form of else if statement. If condition 1 is true, then block of statement 1 is executed. If condition is true, then statement 2, if block of statement 2 are executed. Similarly, if any condition is true, then block of statement n will be executed. Here we can give multiple conditions: condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, condition 4, condition 5, condition 6, condition 7, up to the requirement of our program. So the explanation is of this syntax is that if the condition 1 is true, अगर condition 1 true होगा तो block statement 1 execute होगा. अगर condition 1 false है, condition 2 execute ट्रू है तो कंडीशन 2 एग्जीक्यूट होगा, तो ब्लॉक ऑफ स्टेटमेंट 2 इज एग्जीक्यूटेड. इफ कोई कंडीशन ट्रू नहीं है तो लास्ट एल्स कंडीशन लाजमी एग्जीक्यूटेड होगी. तो एल्स कंडीशन जनरली ऑप्शनल भी होती है. अब देखें इससे रिलेटेड एक प्रोग्राम है, प्रोग्राम 4. This is the program 4 on, and it is the page number 75 on your textbook, and it is important program. Write a program that reads a number and print whether it is positive. And see what is the program. Write a program. Write a program that reads a number and print whether it is positive, negative, or zero. Now we see the program. Main integer nr. There are two variables having the data type integer. Cout enter the marks c in n. If n is greater than 0, cout n is positive number. Else if n is less than 0, cout n is negative number. Similarly, if n is not greater than 0 or not less than 0, देखें प्रोग्राम की एक्सप्लेनेशन कि अगर n जो हमने मार्क्स एंटर किए ग्रेटर देन 0 है तो n पॉजिटिव है, अगर लेस देन 0 तो n नेगेटिव है, else n is equal to 0. अब here see the enter number 15. So 15 is positive number because 15 is greater than 0, so 15 is positive number. Enter a number minus 22 and minus 22 is greater less than 0. So यहाँ पे if condition false हो रही है और else if condition true हो रही है, so n is negative number, minus 22 is negative number, ये print हो जाएगा. अगर हम 0 enter करते हैं तो ये फर्स्ट कंडीशन भी फॉल्स हो जाएगी, else भी फॉल्स हो जाएगी, और ये लास्ट जो कंडीशन है else class. Again see the program number 4. This program read a number and print whether it is positive, negative, and or 0. Here you see the condition. If number is greater than 0, it will, the first block of statement n is positive number will be executed. And if number is less than 0 and is negative number, it will be displayed. And if both conditions are false, then n is equal to 0, it will display. There are three conditions, three statements. Now see the output. Enter number 15 and it is greater than 0. So first condition, if condition 1 is true, so cout is n is positive number, 15 is positive number, it is displayed on the monitor screen. And in the, we see the second condition, minus 22 is less than 0, so else if condition is displayed, n is negative number. Minus 22 is negative number because else if condition is true. Or no, when there is both, when both condition are false, if and else if, then last else condition will be displayed, that is n is equal to 0. Now this is come to the assignment number 2, program 5th. This is very important program. And this is assignment 2. You have to perform it on your computer or laptop by using C++. Write a program that prints grade based on the marks obtained according to the given scheme. This is very important program according to the board point of view. If marks is greater or equal to 80 and less than 100, अगर marks 80 और 100 के दरमियान में, ये 80 और 100 तक की रेंज में, तो ग्रेड ए प्रिंट हो. अगर 70 और 79 के दरमियान है मार्क्स तो बी प्रिंट हो. 60 से लेकर 69 तक अगर मार्क्स हैं तो सी ग्रेड प्रिंट हो. सिमिलरली अगर 50 और 59 तक मार्क्स, यानी 50 से स्टार्ट और 59 तक मार्क्स है तो ग्रेड डी प्रिंट करे. और अगर यूजर जो मार्क्स एंटर करता है वो 0 और 49 के दरमियान या 49 एंटर करता है तो ग्रेड एफ प्रिंट करे. तो these are the conditions given for the marks of the student of a particular subject, and it is on page 75, and it is your assignment that you have to done it on your laptop or computers by using C++. And it is very important assignments, program number 5, page 75. अब इसमें एक से ज्यादा कंडीशंस हैं कि फर्स्ट कंडीशन क्या है कि अगर मार्क्स 80 या 80 से ग्रेटर है, मतलब अगर 80 भी इसमें इंक्लूड है, 80 या 80 से ग्रेटर और 100 तक, अगर जो 100 एंटर करता है, 80 एंटर करता है, 85 या 90, तो ग्रेड ए प्रिंट कर दें. इसी तरह अगर मार्क्स 70 और 79 के, 70 से स्टार्ट हो रहे 79 तक अगर कंडीशन, तो ग्रेड बी. Similarly, from 60 to 69 grade C print कर दे, 50 to 59 grade D print कर दे, 0 to 49 grade F print कर दे. This is the program of your textbook, page 75, and it is very important program. And you have to perform this assignment on your computer or laptop by using C++. And you can take help from my YouTube video of above mentioned program. I have also explained the program number 5 on my YouTube video. मैंने इस प्रोग्राम को बड़ी डिटेल से अपने YouTube वीडियो में एक्सप्लेन किया है. You can take help from this. And okay, and today I will send the video link of today taught topics and the chapter 4 control structures. And thank you. And okay, now the question answer session starts. You can ask me the question regarding the topic today we have studied.